Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating this sultry Valentine's Day look. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And if you're interested in seeing how I create this look, just keep on watching. We're going to start off by priming her face. So for this, I am using the Clinique Moisture Surge Moisturizer. Very lightweight and soaks into the skin fast. And it's also hydrating. So here I'm just going in and with a brush, just putting that all over her face to prime. Next, we're going to go in with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot as a base for our eyeshadow, so we're going to put that all over her lid. Next, we're going to go in with our Melt Cosmetics Blur eyeshadow as a transition shade, so we're going to concentrate this eyeshadow all over her crease and right above her crease as well. Next, we're gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette in mauve using this shade here, and we're gonna blend that again in her crease, a little bit above her crease, and working whatever product I have left towards the middle of her lid. Okay, now we're going to go in with a clean blending brush and just blend out any of the harsh edges, making sure that we don't have any of those lines showing for the eyeshadows that we just placed on her lid. This will make it easier when we're adding more colors. The next color I'm going to be adding is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. From the Modern Renaissance palette, the shade is Love Letter. It's a super pretty pink color that really made this look come together. So we're going to focus that color on her outer corner and crease area. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just add some more of that same eyeshadow into her crease just to really make that color pop a little bit more. And we're going to blend that out as well with another clean blending brush. Going back into my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, I'm going to take some of the deeper colors in that palette and work those into the crease. Now don't mind me, I'm just talking here to my videographer, Cherry. But we're going to go ahead and just focus, again, the darker colors right into the crease. Really add some dimension to the eye look. Taking a flat synthetic brush and MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20, I'm going to go ahead and cut the crease, and take your time here to make sure that it's really precise. Next, we're going to go ahead and take some of the pink from the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette and work that into the crease. And then with whatever product I have left, I'm going to slowly start working that product towards the middle of the lid. And then I'm just taking a clean brush again and just making sure that I have no harsh edges and just blending everything out. Here I'm just adding some of the darker tones from the mauve palette from Huda Beauty to really give some extra dimension to the eye and some depth. Next, I'm going to be adding some of the NYX Glitter Primer to the inner section of her eyelid, and this is going to act as a glue for our next shade, which is a very shimmery shade. So going now in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills shade in Pink Champagne, we're going to pop that into that section that we just added the NYX Glitter Primer. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and line her eyes with Inglott's Gel Liner in 77 and a Morphe Precise Gel Liner brush. For lashes, I'm using the Cocoa Lashes in Queen Bee. They're very full and dramatic lashes, and they made this look really come together. Okay, I'm going in with Benefit's Professional to prime her skin and hide any of her pores before adding foundation. Now that I have prepped her skin, I'm going to be adding some of MAC's Studio Fix Fluid foundation in NC15, and I also did mix a little bit of a darker foundation also from Studio Fix by MAC, just because I thought it was a little bit too light for her. Next, I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge and I am blending all of that foundation out. Now I always make sure that I do dampen up this sponge. So for concealer, I am using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. And I'm placing this also in her T-zone area, so her forehead, bridge of her nose, and the chin. And I did also go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in shade 20, just because I thought the Urban Decay was just a little bit too light, so I wanted to bring some warmth to the face. Again, with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, I'm going to blend all of that concealer out. Now to set my concealer, I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, and I'm just dabbing this powder into the skin, so under her eyes and in the zone that I put concealer. Next, to contour, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. And I really wanted a defined contour look, so I'm going to be going in next with my beauty sponge and some of that translucent powder, again from Laura Mercier, and just really getting that defined cut contour look. For eyebrows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Powder in Ebony, and I'm just going ahead and following her natural curve of her brow. Taking some concealer on an angled brush, I'm just cleaning up the brow area and also using that concealer to highlight. So I'm going to take a blending brush and just blend out that concealer. Going back in with that Love Letter shade by Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm going to smoke out her lash line. Taking that darker shade from the Mauve palette from Huda Beauty, I'm also adding that to her lash line as well. Also adding some mascara to her bottom eyelashes. Next, I'm going to add the Balm Cosmetics Mary Luminizer highlighter to the inner corners of her eyes. I'm also going to add some of that highlighter to the brow bone. And I am also going to be adding it to her high points of her face. So her Cupid's bow, the tip of her nose, the bridge of her nose, and the cheeks. Next, I'm going to line her lips with a pinkish brown lip liner. I'm sorry, don't know the exact name for this. And I'm also going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette in the number 4 shade. I did go back in and add some white to the center of the lip just to add a little bit of a lighter pink ombre effect. Now I'm just adding some lip gloss to the lips and blending that out. Now to finish it up, I'm just adding some of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist to her skin, and we are all finished with the look. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. This tutorial was a collab with Cherry Sandoval, and a link to her channel will be down in the description box. Thank you guys for watching.